So here I go. Let me talk my shit. Yeah. Let me talk my shit. Things like this, it don't happen often. I get around my partner with shit talking. Spitting it, cussing, it happen often. Having deep conversations about what we lost in. Shot after shot.
We ain't ready to lose nothing, I'm just saying, but what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Chucky.
And it's your girl Double Dose. And I got a guest.
And Double Dose got a guest today. Hey. So I'm just gonna let y'all know this episode is gonna be kind of touchy-feely when it comes to people. You may get in your feelings, and guess what? We don't give a damn.
I don't give a
So we don't give a damn at all if you get in your feelings. So this episode is honestly called Why Pretend? And the reason why it's called Why Pretend is because I'm tired of it. Like, this is the honest truth. I am. And don't mind me, this Bacardi got me feeling a little bit sexy, just let you know. So, I had to put on a whole little shirt with a whole little chest out a little bit. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody. There we go. I'm Chucky.
And I'm Double Dose. And this is my guest. This is Des.
I thought we was using aliases.
Oh, no. I just
said Pegasus? Pegasus?
Aliases, falsies.
Alias. That's not. Oh yeah. What's his alias?
Sorry, what's your alias?
You know what mine is.
This is God. This is Beans. This is Beans. Yeah.
We got motherfucking Beans on this shit. So anywho, what's up, Beans? How you doing? It's your first time on Shit Talk, so I'm gonna let you know we may hurt your feelings. This is Shit Talk. We don't mean to do it, but things do happen. That little eyebrow, little squint you just did right there in the middle showed me that if it does, you're gonna beat me up. But I was like,
you can't hurt our feelings.
All feelings can be hurt.
It's like reaching in your pocket with the police.
You said who?
It's like reaching in your pocket with the police. Don't do it.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool Beans. I got you.
Just playing.
But no. So, yeah. So, pretty much, Double Dose, you can take it away from here.
I am, because I don't see the point in pretending. And in pretending, folks that's out here with us, pretending in the sense of, like getting into a relationship knowing that's not what you want. See, I know that some people, they may do it because of whatever reason, but that's just me. I particularly wouldn't do it because it just seems like a waste of time. Like, why would I pretend to be in a relationship with somebody knowing that's not what I want?
But the thing is, it's not necessarily pretending that you're in a relationship. People take this to a whole nother level. People pretend that relationship. They pretend that relationship to a whole marriage. They pretend that relationship into a whole nother experience that you never thought it was.
And see, that's the thing. Like, why? Because the crazy thing is,
I'm just pointing out my moonshine.
The crazy thing is, like, the first time I saw it, like, really being discussed was on TikTok. And how some people, they have, which you got a point, where some people, they've been like married for 20, 30 years and they don't even like their spouse. Like, that shit is trippy to me. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna lay next to somebody you don't even like?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the thing is that honestly, nobody really understands. Well, not even nobody does understand, because that person understands. I don't understand how you can have children, how you can make a whole made up life about something that you don't even believe in, or something that you don't even want to be a part of. To me, that doesn't make sense.
Not even if it fills a need in that person's life.
Why would you? What need would you have to pretend?
No. Not the need to pretend, but the person that I'm pretending with feeling one need, and I'm just pretending about everything else. Like you can pretend. Like, let's say you was pretending to be president, and you ran for president, and then you won, and then you was president for 4 years, but you was pretending you didn't really want to be president. Well, you're not even pretending no more. You are the president. You were the president.
Mm-hmm.
same applies to a relationship. Like, if I'm taking you on dates and I'm cooking for you and I'm doing this, that, and the third and fulfilling needs, am I even pretending? Like, only I know I don't want to be here, but am I pretending though?
Yeah, you're pretending because you don't want to be there.
You don't want to be there.
But I'm actually doing it though.
But it's about the want though. It's like the desire. You don't have a desire. You could like it's kind of like I'd rather be doing something else.
Yeah.
Like that in a sense. So it's like, well, why put yourself in a situation where you rather be doing something else, or instead of
instead of just doing something else.
Instead of being with or being
probably
with
fear. I'd say fear.
Fear of what? Fear of what? Fear of your stability falling down?
Yeah. Hold on. The question is, somebody's asking, the question is why pretend? The overall question is why pretend, or like why pretend to be in a relationship or be with somebody and that's not what you want. So that's what the discussion is tonight.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
You go ahead.
Oh, you'll have to remind me where
Come on, Beans.
You have to remind me where we were.
Oh, you were at the point of saying, how is it pretending if you doing a life and everything else like that? Nobody knows that you're pretending but you. So how is it pretending? You don't want to be.
How can I pretend to take the trash out? If I took the trash out, I took it out. I didn't want to do it, but I still did it. And I didn't want to do it the whole time, but I did. I took the trash out. It was no pretending. It was pretending only that I pretended to want to do it, but I still did it.
And see, somebody said, well, I'd say because people feel obligated or a sense of responsibility. That's what one of the comments said. Well, even if you do feel obligated or a sense of responsibility, again, it's why do it with somebody you really don't want to be with? Why not? Why wouldn't it make more sense to seek somebody out that you actually want?
Mm-hmm. Somebody that has the same exact visions that you have. I mean, just saying, if you start a whole business with this person, you have a relationship with this person, you're building more and more with this person you don't want to be with. What's the whole point of doing all these things and building all these things with that person you don't want to be with? All because you're pretending. That doesn't make sense. If you were just told the truth in the beginning, this entire thing would have ended.
You've never pretended on a job that you didn't want to be at? You never walked in every day, did the job, complained about it, told your family you hate it there, but still walked in, clocked in every day and did the job and just kept it under your breath. Like, you never did that?
But that's a job. That's a job that's paying you. That's a job that's paying
you. The relationship's paying you in other ways, not monetarily, but it's still paying something.
So you pretend you want to be there because of the benefits that relationship is giving you.
Most people, I think, yeah. A lot of people. We cussing.
Yeah, we cuss.
Oh, okay.
You can cuss. You can say whatever the fuck you want. What the FCC gonna do? Shut us down? Shit. We only been on him for so long.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, we do got a lot of listeners on Apple Music though, for real, and Spotify. But no, I mean, it's just for me, in order for me to lie, it has to be a reason. It has to be something deeper than that. I mean, I guess you lying because you don't want to put on child support, lying because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings and everything else like that. But in the day, you're hurting somebody's feelings in the end because you're not happy. If you're not happy, you're not going to treat everybody else the right way. That's just true.
It's in our nature to survive, though. You can say that, but to somebody who doesn't know how to live on their own, who don't know how to pay the bills, they're going to just pretend until they don't got to pretend no more. And if they even get to that point, they'll just pretend forever, like, because that's how they know how to survive. Yeah. We learned how to pretend when we were kids. We never stopped pretending, even after being kids. You just pretend in different ways now as an adult.
So the thing is, you saying people that's pretending have the childish mindset?
No, we all have a childish, is what I'm saying. Even the people who aren't pretending, you just aren't pretending anymore. You don't have to anymore. You don't feel like you have to anymore.
Really? Okay. But the thing is, you still are putting on a persona for a whole bunch of other people for no reason at all.
I'm not saying it's right, though. I'm just saying everybody, not everybody, but a good portion of the world does it. Well, this culture over here. If we just talking about this,
No, other cultures do it too.
Other
They,
cultures-
they,
I
they
can't really speak on that.
well,
Like,
that's true. I mean,
to what levels they doing it? I know in America, I know what levels we doing it here. That's why I can.
they do it the same. They do it at the same. Their levels may be better than ours, like as far as like getting finances and things like that in order. But like they definitely do it in other areas, and that's just
Because in America we call it pretending. In Mexico, a woman married to some abusive man would just tell you, "I'm just trying to survive and feed my
it's the
kids."
same. That's what I'm saying. It's literally the same here in the same thing in America.
But you'd ask her why she's pretending to be with this man that she don't want to be with, and she give you valid reason. Then you just,
But the thing is, here you have a little bit more freedom. You have a little bit more freedom.
do we though? Do we?
Yo, you do.
Do we?
You do. You do have freedom about who you're gonna
Do
be with.
we?
What? I mean, what's the worst thing? You scared she gonna come bust out your windows and like crazy?
Oh, you going to level up? That's even if I have windows to bust out. Like I'm starting at the bottom of the pretending. I'm starting at the
I can't with you.
because the people who have things to lose typically don't need to pretend. If they're pretending, it's just for whatever personal agendas they try.
I have known this from my own personal people that have things to lose. They don't care exactly. They will help you lose everything. That's the honest truth. And the thing is that they're the people that pretend the most. They pretend like they have good credit. They pretend like they can do all these things on their own. They pretend like they have they can make this whole life for you. And the thing is that in fact, only thing they got is a cardboard box, and they ain't even their name on it.
Listen, you already know one of my brothers got a fucking tent. Okay, so and I don't know what he pretends and what he tells these girls out here for them to take care of him the way they do.
This tent ain't always. Not always be a tent.
I really just can't believe that one of them bought him a tent.
Bought him a tent. We'll buy him
bought him a
food,
tent to live in. I don't get that.
buy him, and we'll live out there with him.
I'll help you get it, Jay. What you think her last nigga had before the tent? If I'm dating a nigga with a tent, what you think my last nigga had? He didn't even have shoes.
He had a tire. He had shoes.
Right. So no, a tent really ain't a step up for her. I mean, she might not even want to be with him, but it's more protection and coverage than the last nigga had. So I'll pretend till I meet a nigga with a
carport.
Yeah, a carport, a grandma with a shed.
It's just my whole thing. You keep pretending. You can pretend for so long, and the thing is, you end up building up a man that it does not have anything at all. And then the thing is that when it's time for you to actually build a life with that person, you can't do anything. You can't make those steps. You can't make those steps to buy a house. You can't make those steps. You can't make those important steps to build a family. You can't do all those things because you're with somebody that literally is providing nothing.
Because one thing about it, the truth always come out in the wash. No matter how much they lie, pretend, or whatever.
She put it nicely. Roaches always come out to light. And when roaches come out to light, they don't give a fuck who's there. They gonna still crawl on the wall behind your friend or behind whoever. They still gonna be there. And then your best friend will pretend like that roach ain't there. But
not this best friend. I will kill the roach while we all standing right there in a circle.
Shut the hell up.
Damn. Sorry. Continue talking. That was crawling on y'all wall. You know I hate to see him. Like, so sorry.
But it's just the thing is that you bring pretending people to, it seems like nowadays men and women, they bring pretending out to a whole nother level. The thing is you pretend all the way up until you're in a relationship, and just saying, somebody asks, what do you bring to the table? They say, I am the table.
Ooh, I don't bring a goddamn thing. Ooh, I hate that question.
I hate that saying.
I love how triggered people are about that question.
I hate that question because it's rude. It's rude.
It's loaded.
No, it's rude.
How is it rude?
It's rude because number one, first of all, we're sitting down on a date. Most of the time when this question is asked, it's not even, we ain't even been together 5-6 months yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually like the first, maybe the second date. So what do you bring to the table? I don't bring shit to the table, sir. Matter of fact, I bring roaches to the table. How about that? Thing. It's like at that point, because it's like, why are you like? We don't even know if we fully like each other already, and you're already asking me what I'm bringing. I ain't bringing shit. I'm coming to rob you. How about that?
To me, that's an important question, because the thing is, if I already have a house, I already have money, I already have these things, what are you bringing to me? And the thing is that if you can't cook, if you can't cook, you can't clean, you don't clean. The thing is that you don't do certain things. At the end of the day, you bring shit to the table.
Okay, but Jay,
Chucky.
I mean, sorry, Chucky.
Who is Jay?
I got out of character.
We smoke Jays over here. I don't know who Jay is.
Yeah, out of character. But I'm with her on that question being brought up on a date, because if you just took the time that we should all be taking to get to know somebody, you'll know what somebody brings to the table. Me giving you that answer is lip service. I can tell you I cook. That don't mean you're gonna like my cooking. Everybody cook different. I can bring a lot of stuff to the table, but without context, you don't know what that really means.
She brings burnt food.
That's
Cook
it.
different.
That's it. I'm gonna bring you laced food. How about that?
I can tell you I make $300,000 a year, but what I'm not telling you is you only gonna see me one day out the week.
I mean, granted, yes, that is a valid point. That's a very, very valid point. But I mean,
but see, you got, and I also look at the intention behind asking that question. Most of the people, when they're asking this question, in my personal perspective, I get people who, you know, they're trying to either manipulate or try to use you.
I mean, honestly, when somebody brings up that question, I have learned usually they have nothing at all to
exactly. They're trying to manipulate you and use you, what you bring to the table. This is why I'd be so glad when I've only been asked that question once, and it really wasn't even, I don't even think it was like worded exactly like that. The person, the guy, I've told you about this motherfucker. This was the guy where I left his ass at the table because he was like, he was pissed off that my nails was done and that I had a designer shoes on. I'm like,
but that was also a man that literally hated women.
I don't know what his issue was that night, but that night he swore, he was like, you know, I hope you prepared to pay for yourself. I said, bitch, I can pay for you, this table, that table, and everybody else. You lost your goddamn mind talking to me like that. Like, and I just said, you know what? I'm gonna go. Grab my purse and I left.
I mean, that literally, like, for me, it's like when people bring up that question about what do you bring to the table. Just for me, I feel as though like I feel as though the same as when people ask, "What do you do for a living?" Because when people ask you, "What do you do for a living?" They're asking you, "What do you do for a living?" And if your job is insignificant than what theirs is, they completely hurt the conversation. I don't know if you noticed that.
I asked that question. I can tell you the reason why I ask it. I ain't even gonna lie. 9 times out of 10, I be nosy. I just be, hey. I just be nosy. I be wanting to know because I'm like,
I was trying to get her to join tonight, Ashley, and I put your name on blast. Send me your email. Chat.
I usually ask that question. Oh, you talking to
Ashley? Send me her email on Messenger. So I was trying to get her to join that.
Usually the reason why I ask that question as to, you know, what you do or what have you is because I'm trying to gauge a little bit. One, you know, oh, she working out. I'm trying to gauge
work out for both of us, all three of us.
Thank you. In prayer. I'm trying to gauge like what, you know, what their typical day is like, you know, or and in some regard, no lie, I be wanting to know, like, I wonder what they like what do they do for a living? Like, is it something, because you know I work in corporate America, so I'm just curious as to, like, you know, what else is out there.
See, for me, when I ask what do you do for a living, it's honestly gauge. Granted, I may be extremely wrong, but it's to gauge your finances up to mine rather than see what can I ask you, can you do? I can't ask, can I ask you on cabin trips? Can I ask you on these things? Can I ask you to go to these places? Because the thing is that if you work at McDonald's, I can't ask you to go on 7 trips throughout the year.
Yes, you can. Don't even them. First of all, I don't know what they do or how they get their money. Them the fuckers that travel. Them McDonald's cashier and GMs, not the GM, but the fry people. Them motherfuckers travel.
GMs are just store managers. That's what I have gauged in the dating field is that GM. When somebody tells you a GM, okay, he's a store manager. Okay.
But it depends, because some of them store managers, they can make like $125K a year.
They can. They definitely can. These are not the ones. These are the ones that are on Duns and Turner. These are ones on
State
Duns
Street.
and Turner.
Look here, State Street.
Yes. In the store asking employees, are you coming in tonight? No. I cannot ask you on 7 trips a year. I can't ask you if you can do the same exact things that we can do. I can invite you on the groups that we be on because you're not there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my whole thing with pretending. When you pretend, and then I invite you on these things and I gotta pay for you. And then the things I gotta wait for you to pay me back. That's
I'm not waiting. I'm slowly sliding money out your wallet off the dresser.
Slide money off the dresser. I will steal your clothes.
But you would wait though mid-date to find out what they do for a living. I feel like you should know that before the date even happens.
No, you got it.
For me, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For me, that's a good conversation piece. Rather if I'm on a date with a man or a woman and whoever, it's just I usually try to make it seem like I was sexually fluid. I'm not.
No. That water is cloudy shit.
Rather, I'm on a date with whoever. It's just like, I mean, to me, that's more of like in-person talk. That's not something I ask you about while we're talking on Tinder or we're talking on Jack'd or we're talking on whatever.
But if the answer is McDonald's, I mean, won't you kind of feel like you're wasting your time if you know that's somebody that can't go on the dates you want to go on if you're already on the date?
I mean, if we're already on the date, I mean, clearly that means you can afford the date. So yeah, go ahead and finish paying for the food.
But the thing is, with me, with the how people pretend, I never embarked that situation with I automatically expect they can afford the date. So I automatically come with money. But like what Ashley said, that's first date talk. When you're on a date with somebody, yes, you talk to them and you talk to them, you're like, hey, yes, what do you do for a living? What do you like to do? And everything else like that. Do you have dogs? Or these like little small bits of conversation. Because it brings that date farther on. I have my retainer in and I feel like I'm just spraying my iPad right now.
But you're not, I promise. I would have said something to you.
But but what Ashley said, that's more first date talk. It's more first conversation, because the thing is, when you're on a date, you want to be able to have a conversation about something.
The question when you're asking about what you do for a living, yeah, that's a first date conversation. I feel like what you bring to the table, that question or any variation of that, that's for like.
I feel like that is a variation of it. What do you do for a living is a variation of what you bring to the table. Because what I do for a living is going to determine how far this date goes. Like, if I tell you I don't have a job at all, how many dates we going on after that? I don't do nothing for a living. Now what? That's what I bring to the table. I don't do nothing for a living. I'm not paying for this. You thought I was paying for this date? I just asked you if you wanted to go.
I'm gonna go to Ashley's question. What is
that's how you get bad dates. That's how you get
your long-term goals? What are your long-term goals? I'm gonna ask the question. What are your long-term goals?
Okay.
Long-term goals is a date question. What you do for a living? You gotta know what you do for a living before we go on a date. I'm sorry.
He's talking about I'll break nothing.
Because I know, depending on what you do, the date is over with once I hear, oh, I just stay at my mama's house. Like I watch kids I just watch my mama kids. Like, okay, this date is over with. Like, I don't care what your long-term goals is. I know what you're doing right now, 22. I know what you're doing right now. That tells me what your long-term goals was, because you had to be doing something years before that.
Excuse me.
How many kids do your mama have? I don't know. We're going to try to keep this date going, so I left my house and I got dressed. How many kids do your mama have?
like you getting paid in cash, and you ain't even claiming that cash.
Wait. Time out. Wait. What you used to say? My bathtub on fire. I got to go.
Oh yes, that was my line goal. It was my one line goal. My bathtub on fire, and get up and walk away. No matter what they say, do not turn back around. You just continue walking, and it leaves them completely puzzled.
That's facts.
It leaves them completely puzzled. My bathtub on fire, and just keep on walking.
Ashley said something. I know people who never work but always got money, and people with jobs who always broke. And I'm one of them.
But the thing is, people that got jobs, they got jobs and they're paying their bills.
I need to know where your money coming from too.
See, I used to date drug dealers. I don't really care where your money coming from. As
Mm.
long as your bills are paid and your credit is subpar, we're good.
It's women drug dealers. I don't date women drug dealers.
Hold on, wait.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. It's just I don't want to live that lifestyle. Like I know what that is. Like that's fast paced. That's unpredictable. That's we high, we low.
Where would you have drawn the line with whatever job I told you I worked? What
drug dealer? What he just said, like drug dealer. Like you sell drugs for a living, I'd have been like, okay.
See, my thing is, I have no problem with the drug dealer. I have the thing is, I feel better with a drug dealer.
Would that be
being with the drug dealer? Being with the drug dealer.
I feel like
not a weed. Hold up, I'm
go ahead.
Not a weed dealer, but a drug dealer. Being with a drug dealer, it makes everything a little bit more spicy. Like you can't leave it in my house. but yeah, we can date. That is no problem. You can't leave a damn thing in my house. Don't leave a cigarette.
If you run a what do you call it? If you run a dispensary, that's not the same thing to me. But if you're telling me people coming and going to your apartment, and
that's how I make people come and go to my apartment. I make special deliveries, all that.
Please get your cocaine. Please get your cocaine from a boat that's floating. This cocaine that's randomly floating in the ocean. You gotta pick it up. That's the person I'm on.
I only look at it from long-term goals, right? My parents not finna accept a drug dealer. Like they just not. Like
no. My parents wouldn't accept drug either. At that point.
The sad thing, hold on. Time out. You are both of y'all saying y'all parents wouldn't accept, and I know your mama wouldn't have accepted no drug dealer. But the thing is, I know, God rest my mama's soul. I know she would. She'd have been listen. You already know she'd have been the main one coaching me. Shut the hell up.
My thing is, which I may be contradicting myself for this entire thing with no pretending. My thing is with that chance of pretending, yes. What do you do for a living? You're an entrepreneur. I have made a whole life for you. You got a whole LLC. You got a whole LLC. I got a nice BMW. We good. But no, my biggest thing with this conversation is that why pretend that you're with somebody and that person is taking care of everything and doing everything in your relationship and they're not. It's like why pretend?
We got a comment from YouTube from some kind of porn scam site.
It says hot girls here. And I'm looking, but it's just like it's not even no picture.
It ain't even a link.
Really? Hello, hot girls.
Hey, hot girls.
Where's
hey,
here?
Hot girls. We're hot girls too. You don't want to be here?
we got a porno comment. Hey, we doing good.
69 XXX. Like that's nasty. I don't even want to go on that site. That sounds like viruses. If it was Pornhub, I'd have been like, it's cool.
Like, I don't really know. I don't know what we're picking up here, but hello Asian porn. But on another note, I'm gonna open up this bottle of water.
I'm not gonna disclose my search history. So,
I mean, I can disclose my search history. Usually, it's ebony porn. Like it's like hardcore ebony porn. When I say hardcore, I want somebody to throw somebody, like literally throw somebody up against the wall. And next thing you know, they're just having sex, and you thought they was getting robbed. That's every point I look at.
I don't want to feel like he's gonna look at me differently. So
everybody's gonna look at everybody different if we know each other for history. That go for everybody. Because some shit you don't even really be looking at it. You just be like, I wonder what that looked like, and then you just click on it. But now it's in your history.
Yeah, that is true. But I don't know. I found out a lot of my straight friends look at gay porn, and I was weird to me. I didn't know that was a thing, but it is. I don't know how we got here on this conversation, but yeah,
it's two men and a girl gay.
Two men and a girl
doing things with each other.
Like they double penetrating her, but to me, it's kind of gay when they balls is touching each other. Like, and even the part said, like, a lot of them is not sexual. I
found out that's just a soft scrub. It's just a soft scrub. They're good. It's just a soft scrub. They're good.
I'm trying to envision a scenario in which I could tell my old lady I was having sex with another man and our private parts were touching. But then
the fact that matters, you have to tell your old lady you was having sex with another man. That might be an issue.
Well, he in the room. Like if we both inside her at the same time, I feel like all three of them having sex. Like
the fact that it matters, you have to tell your old lady you were having sex with another man, and then there was a woman there afterwards. That is an issue.
I didn't say that.
That's not what he said.
Afterwards. But no, the woman is the reason we in the room. But we both here for her.
When the woman hears it, that's all she gonna hear. That's all she gonna
hear. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
He left. I was trying to get me a snack. He left. But no, that's all your woman gonna hear. I was having sex with another man, but there was a woman there. That's all your woman going. That's all your woman going to hear.
Say it that way though. Why do you keep saying it that way?
The proper way was I was having a threesome with it was a woman and another dude. That would technically be the correct.
And I'm a house part of
it. And then at the end of the day, I'm just saying, as a woman, as you hear it in your head, I was having sex with a threesome with a woman and another dude. Only thing woman gonna ex-elite that other woman. Nigga, you gay.
That's not true. That's not true. I mean, I can only speak for myself. Like I wouldn't exclude, like, because there's a whole third person there. Like that's almost saying like the woman.
He's the third person.
I was saying the woman is the third person.
And see, she's talking about bi. So yeah, I'm
should have made
is the dude not bi?
Ashley, if you want to be added, send him your email.
Ashley talking about add me. You done became a whole bi. I'm just like, no. But the thing is, it's a lot of women's fantasy to have two men. But the thing is, two men won't let that
Actually, delete your email off. This is public. Just
she's fine.
Okay. No, but it's like private. You know how I am about privacy.
You are, bro. She's so tickler about. Oh, this is private. I deleted it. Inbox it to me, baby. But yeah, no, because at the end of the day, it's every woman's fantasy to have sex with two men. The thing is that two men ain't gonna want to do it. I mean, granted.
Just water.
Oh, I thought it was like melted ice in the juice.
No, it's just water.
I told you about that. Go ahead.
I mean, I wouldn't say me and two guys because
she wanted that. Go ahead.
You wanted that. Okay. He just put all your business out there. You wanted that. Two guys.
I'm not saying, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, like, but I don't know if that would be my initial thing.
That wouldn't be your initial thing. What would your initial thing be, honey?
I mean, it's probably me, guy, and maybe a girl, but I don't. But you know, I'm a pillow princess, so I don't.
You are a pillow princess, but the thing is, at the end of the day, you would definitely pick a guy.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have no problem with that. Definitely.
That right there is the whole little like, oh, okay.
Yeah, your camera's adjusting, boo.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do this. We can keep going.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely. That would be great for me to peg somebody. So I don't know why, but
Great.
yeah.
I mean, I get it. I mean, not no. I don't mean I get it. I don't mean I get it like I understand, because I'm not a woman, so I don't understand why that would be great for you. But I get that that's just something that you.
I mean,
interested
for
in
me,
doing.
for me,
Like,
it would
you
be.
want to do it.
it
Well, you
would-
probably already have done it, but
She hasn't.
I have not. Nope, not, like nobody's ever expressed interest. So that's why.
because you're dating.
My only thing is, you in the middle of a threesome, and then the guy literally touches your man's balls. What exactly do you do at that point?
I mean, I
Do
just
you
look at-
continue? Do you continue going? Like,
why would you stop?
Because he's
I don't have balls, so I don't know.
he's brought different elements into the threesome that weren't that. Like me and him had an understanding. We not touching each other. Like, don't touch my nipples. I'm not gonna touch your nipples. Like, don't lick me. I'm not gonna lick. I don't want to lick you. I don't want to lick no hairy man. Like, I'm just not turned on by a man at all, in no way. So even if he do that, I'm just gonna.
It sounds like you're gonna get violent.
Not violent, because I gotta trust him enough to have a threesome.
At the end of the day, at that point, you really can't get violent. You can just be like, "I'm sorry, sir."
No, it's just gonna be a hey. We talked about that. Like, we talked about that.
But so is that something you would you do that like during, or 2 or more men is a train? Choo choo.
2 or more.
But my thing is,
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well,
we have to get out of that mindset of like a train. It's just like,
honey,
this is
why is
just-
your camera off?
hmm?
Why is your camera off, honey?
I'm trying to do something. Keep going, honey.
Oh, sorry.
Keep going. I'm here.
I say 2 or more heterosexual men having sex with one woman is a train, yeah, because they not double penetrating. It's just bam, they get done, bam, they get done, bam, they get done.
I wouldn't necessarily say gang. That would be a gang bang, but I mean, because gang bang, they're all doing it at the same time.
No,
I wouldn't necessarily.
Not the ones I watch either.
They stop. I guess spaces in between. Like,
I wouldn't necessarily a train. I would just say that is like some experience that.
Why does train have a negative connotation behind it? I hear it in everybody.
It does.
It's not.
Even in mine, I hear it.
I'm not against. I'm
not against it.
I'm not gonna say that, like, and I think it depends on, I guess, because it just seems nasty in a way. That's why I think there's a negative connotation to it.
But ain't we all nasty? Go ahead.
But well, I mean, because you got to think about it, because it's like one right after the other. Ain't nobody clean. Ain't nobody, especially like with women, nobody's washing themselves.
I'm gonna put it this way: like when we had our threesome, the biggest thing for me was the only thing I could possibly think of. This is a lot of fluids,
and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to a train,
the thing is for me, it's like I know how I wash. I know how my husband washes. But you taste good, but a little bit, I don't know exactly what you did while you was in there. And then it's just a fact of the matter. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go along with this because my husband done did it. So then we done switched germs already because I'm gonna kiss him anyway. So maybe I should just eat your ass, but maybe I shouldn't. But it's just like it'd be like those things.
I think it would be different for like. I'm gonna pick on us. Like, I think it would be different for us because I don't think he would appreciate me telling, like, me taking somebody else's fluids. I don't think he would appreciate that.
No, but that's the rule that we have is that you don't breathe.
Honey, what you doing with the camera?
Keep talking. That is definitely a rule that we have is that it's no breeding allowed.
Breeding?
You mean cream pie?
No, breeding is there's no coming allowed.
Cream pie. Just say cream pie.
Well, I'm not talking about down there fluids. I'm talking about swallowing mostly.
Oh, well, I mean, I hope you wouldn't swallow everybody there. That'd just be horrible.
I don't know. I think y'all missing the essence of a threesome when y'all start deep diving on hygiene and all that. In real time, you're gonna sit there and think these things like
Yeah, in real time.
In real time, I have lived like in the past, I have been literally like, oh my God, like,
because I feel like you're picking the wrong people. Then if I gotta sit there and go, I don't really know if you clean or not. Like I shouldn't be in this room with you about to have a threesome.
But the thing is that that's the first thing my mind goes to. It goes to, are we sure we want to do this? Like,
it should be that at the club though. Wherever you meet, wherever this person is coming from, that should be your mindset right then and there. And then just be smart enough to go like, well, I can't get answers to these questions in the club, so we're not gonna have a threesome tonight. Like, I gotta get to know you.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at this camera with consent. Yes, exactly what he said. That is not what happens.
Exactly though. That's what I'm saying though. That's not how you act in real time though. You just make a decision right there on the spot. Like,
I mean, I guess I get what you're saying. Like, if we're already in the middle of it, no, I'm not sitting there thinking like, God, I hope they don't have anything. Like that's not really what I'm thinking of. I'm just more so like, okay, well, this is awesome. Or it's like, oh, how can I make them do this again?
Ashley is saying,
Diva. Like that would be my thing. Is like, how can I make him do it again? Or like, oh, he curls his toes when I do that. Oh, okay, let me do it again.
I don't know. But at the end of the day, at that point, you have to be kind of selfless. I don't know how we got on here from where we were before. Can you add her in, Deja?
Of course.
I'm in Double Dose. Hey.
Hello.
How you doing, baby?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I had to disconnect my my headphones, but they keep going in my ear talking about pairing. I'm like, what?
Well, be safe.
We really do hate when they go in your ear.
I told y'all I was working out, right? So
yes.
Y'all see what I'm doing.
We see you on Master Breeze at nighttime.
Be safe.
Oh, you know what? I'm out here all the time. I never have any issues.
So what do you want to bring this with pretending
what
part?
What are we talking about right now?
We for some odd reason we had got on threesomes. I don't know how we got on there.
We're on this train track. So
okay, so when I put the 2 or more men, I was talking about like heterosexual, you know, but I will say this, you know, now a lot of people are fluid or whatever, so you technically, I guess you can't say that. Well, I would say when it's a woman and she only like men, only one need to be gone in her at one time.
So what does the other one do? Watch?
The other one is not there. There's a train.
Oh no! With a train, they in.
It ain't. No, if both men are bisexual, then that would make sense. 2 men being there, one woman. If everyone is.
Honestly, for me, I feel like everybody. No point on being, but I just feel as though everybody is a little bit bisexual. It just depends on that right person to bring it out. And I mean, it may not be all the way bisexual. It just may be like questionable bisexual. It may just be like, oh, you lick my nipple. That felt kind of good, but don't do that shit again. It may be that kind of.
I will say this. I'm gonna say that in our lives, we're all gonna be tested at some point, and what you choose to be. What you choose to do, not what someone forces on you, that's what you are. Because there are a lot of people that things are forced on them and they have to go along with it because they have no other way out, or they might not be brave enough, you know, to say no or whatever. So that's my standpoint on that. But
that is completely true. That is.
Yes. Y'all too low. Hold on. Let me see if I can put my headphones back on. No, y'all too low. I'm out here all these cars.
I don't know. I feel as though like if everybody was just okay with everybody in the world, we'll be in a better place. It'll be better sexual situations. It'll be better situations altogether. This is my own personal opinion.
Wait, say that first part again.
If everybody was comfortable in their own skin, we'll be a better sexual. So far as sexual in the world, we'll be better. We'll be better. We will be no pretending. It'll be if everybody was comfortable in their own skin. Because the thing is that
I don't think being comfortable in your own skin really has anything to do with like.
Well,
I don't think your own skin has anything to do with like pretending per se, like because people can be just as comfortable, just as happy as content as can be, and they still
trying to
use somebody.
But if you're lying about who you are, you're not comfortable in your own skin.
I disagree with that one because I can tell you right now, Home Slice in the tent loves himself very much.
No, Home Slice in the tent loves the person that bought him the tent.
No, he don't. I can tell you that. I can tell you. Listen. I can tell you right now. Whoever you are out there, if you're listening, the person that bought this tent for him, I guarantee you, he does not love you. At best, he might like you a little bit.
I guarantee they not listening. Whoever bought that tent.
I'm just saying they may like him. He liked them more than he liked other people.
Mm-mm.
He ain't sleeping outside.
He is outside.
In a tent though, he ain't like free roaming outside. He ain't like a loose dogs with rabies.
I know you know this person well, and I get it, but I'm telling you, I know this person 10 times better than you ever will. He don't like them at all.
I want to know what we talking about.
It's a brother.
Oh. Somebody bought somebody some tent.
It's her brother. Somebody bought him a tent. And he's sleeping in the front yard.
Oh, think about tent on the car. Wait a minute now.
No.
Hold on.
No, he's sleeping in the front yard, baby.
Baby is in a camping tent.
Yes, a camping
Well, that
tent.
changed
Who's
everything.
sleeping in the camping tent?
Oh, you thought I was talking about tent on the car too?
No, I do.
Wait a minute.
I knew we were talking about homeless people, so
Is he going camping?
No, he's not going camping.
No,
He
he
just
ain't
sleeping
never
in
been
the front yard
camping
'cause
a
he
day in
can't
his
come
life.
So this person got put out?
No.
Yes.
So, hold on. Wait. What's the right answer?
Time out. I'm gonna give the right answer.
Okay.
No, they were not put out. They willfully left.
Oh.
They willfully left on their own because they made a conscious decision to leave, and they are suffering the consequences of their actions.
So, but outside, right outside,
Mm-hmm.
that ain't far enough.
Listen,
Because that tent will be gone.
We don't. It's okay.
50, 100 yards or more.
It's okay. It's not that big.
Whoever
a deal.
bought the tent must be didn't have a place for a roof for them to
No,
go
they have
to.
no. They have a roof. They do. They just
So why they can't go there? That's outside.
listen. I promise you.
Okay.
I don't waste the 5 brain cells I have on it. I just say okay and move on. I promise you I don't.
Okay.
Because I promise you, the more if I go into deep detail about it, you're gonna have about 15 more questions for me, and I'm just be like, you know what? Sorry.
But literally,
can we have video footage of this tent?
I don't have no video for. I refuse to go by there and see it.
Okay.
No, absolutely not.
What color is the tent?
Blue.
Okay. So I
Dark
can
blue.
laugh properly. Because, see, I'm a visionary. I vision things in my head. Okay. So I vision a blue tent. Okay.
At this point, if you want to vision a blue and white circus tent, feel free because
I did. I vision a blue tent outside. So, because I was thinking about a car. I'm thinking somebody got some tent on the car.
no,
Like,
and
hey,
he like 40
contact.
something. He like 40 something in this tent.
he is 43. We are exactly 10 years apart.
My Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. But no, my main thing, to get back to our conversation, why pretend Why pretend you're going to something that you're not in order to make a relationship?
Because they need something from the situation. That's all it is. It's something that they need.
But can you still get that without pretending?
Ain't nobody.
They don't know how to do that.
That's
A lot of people just want to be fake.
Buying no 10-person tent.
The person doing that won't know they can get it without pretending, so they're just gonna pretend.
Yes, it's this society we live in. Like, people have to fun, people have to be fake. Like, come on, just be real, be honest with yourself.
Like,
so
you
don't get more respect. Hell, you might get more help.
So the thing is, so you have to pretend like you have good credit. You have to pretend like you have a good job. You have to pretend like you want to be with this person. You have to pretend like you love these kids that you just have.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
You what you have.
I don't know about you, but I pretend I got good credit all the time. So.
If you want the things that they have, you're gonna have to pretend in your mind if you're the one pretending.
That on the application.
No, you can put in the hard work.
You can put in the hard work and actually get it.
Yeah. And some stuff not even that hard. It's just a little bit of knowledge.
Lying about my income.
But they're busy trying to impress the wrong people that can't help them.
Like American Express.
I cannot stand talking about it like American Express.
You know about American.
Them the ones I'm really trying to
and that's a credit card company because they're not even accepted everywhere.
My thing is that
I get the money off of it. I'm good.
Again, stop talking.
Okay.
My thing.
Self-incrimination. Come on now.
My thing is that you pretend you want to be with somebody. You pretend you want all these things with this person, and you pretend a whole entire life with this person. Also, you can get something out of it. But who are you hurting in the long run? Or you just don't care?
I feel like everyone's going to be hurt in that situation.
Hurting everybody.
Well, the question is, do they care?
Do they care?
A person that's pretending.
No, they don't care because they keep doing it.
They don't have anything in their mind. They don't have anything to lose.
But the thing is, if you're pretending to be in a relationship with somebody, that person can literally be happy with somebody else. You cheating, you doing all this stuff that's showing you don't want to be in a relationship. But as soon as they find out you cheating, they want to act a complete ass because they're pretending about who they are. They want to act a complete ass. They want to act a complete ass and show you who they truly is. All because you're pretending. That to me, that can seem like it adds up in any way. Am I wrong?
When you do them like they're doing you, it's a problem.
Pretty much what she just said. When you're doing them like they do you, there's a problem. So the thing is that when they catch you, when you catch them cheating, when you catch them doing all this stuff, because the only thing they're doing is pretending they want to be with you, but in the reason they stepping out and doing all the rest of the stuff, they just pretty much pretending. I mean, at the end of the day, who exactly is it helping? It's not helping anybody. You're destroying yourself and them, literally.
Try to think of it like this, Chucky. If I'm pretending about who I am, I don't know who I am.
Huh. Now you said a word there.
That is definitely a good point. Because if you don't know who you
and they're never gonna be happy.
Yeah, and then if you don't know happiness, if you don't know who you are, I guess at the end of the day, you're gonna keep on working in the cycle. I feel so bad.
Who are you?
I'm sweating vodka for you, Diva. I'm sweating vodka for you, Diva, because you out here marking these bridges even in this conversation. I'm sitting here drinking vodka.
Yes. Hey, and I got this waist trying to wrap around my stomach and my thighs.
I wear mine when I go to bed. They say you gotta wear it for 8 hours. I wear it when I go to bed.
I have another one that I've been sleeping in, but now I'm trying to work on my look. I'm working on bottom belly. The top can get flat as a board. Look, the top ain't the problem. So I don't know why I wear the top one. It's what they call it, fupa or whatever the hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue.
Lift it up and flip it over because I ain't moving it.
Now it can get a little smaller. Look, but see, I've had 3 C-sections.
I've had one.
So shut up. So look, it's mostly extra skin. But see, I was just with someone. I wasted almost 3 years with this person. And I'm just now getting back to myself. Like, he would act like he was okay with me working out or whatever. But then, oh, it's who you trying to look good for? Oh, I'm cheating. I'm this, that, and the other. So I stopped doing the things that I do. It's very controlling. So when he was saying what he said, you don't know, the person doesn't know who they are. That's my ex. First he was saying, oh, he gonna stop drinking or whatever. So now he's with someone. They're drinking, they partying. I seen him on live. He got the hookah thing all. Oh, baby, turn it up because I didn't even know he smoked.
Damn.
So you know what I'm saying. So, but with me, it's man, I'm getting back. I gotta get back on my spiritual journey, and I'm not gonna drink because he would want to drink, and then he want to argue.
Mhm.
And my whole thing is, you're gonna talk to me like you have some sense. I don't use profanity, so do not curse at me. So he'll get drunk, he want to cuss, then he want to act like he want to play fight. Don't hit me because I'm going to hit you for real. I don't care if you're drunk. If you put your hands on me, I'm going to put my hands back on you. He used to wake up with whelps and bruises. Don't play with me like that. And see, I don't want to do that. So my family ain't know what was going on. I had to pretend like I couldn't renew my lease just to get away from this person. So I'm completely starting all the way over. But you know what? I feel better. Y'all see how I'm just walking up these bridges? When I first started back, baby, I was huffing and puffing and stopping a million times. I couldn't do it. Like, a person completely turned me upside down.
But it makes you feel like the weight is lifted when you're not pretending.
All he had to do was be upfront with what he would, and then I would have left him alone. But he pursued me after I rejected him. But I'm still wrong because when I first said no, it was something that I didn't see. It was something that was saying no, and I still ended up going against that. So, I mean, I just feel like I don't understand why people can't just be honest. Be honest. You know, be honest. Why waste someone's time? So we don't waste the time, wasted money, wasted a lot of talking and every for nothing. I can't get that time back. That
You
we spent
can.
together.
No.
And that's my whole thing about pretending. Because the thing is, when that person is pretending, you have to literally pretend the whole entire life for your family in front of everybody, friends and everybody else. The thing is that it just seems like if I'm just saying, even with you, do not take this the wrong way. But at what point did you say, I'm gonna start pretending and show everybody exactly what this is? Did you end up doing that at any point?
Yeah.
And what made you do
And this is the same person that promised me that he was gonna change. I'm talking about baby didn't eat for 3 days. He was crying. And we supposed to start it over. Then you start back doing the exact same stuff.
Did you see the comment? You gotta fit the screens back, baby.
For me?
No, talking about Chucky.
Oh, because I don't see nothing.
If they honest, they won't get no pussy. That's the honest truth. The thing is, who the fuck?
Oh, I see it now.
But the thing is that honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just me being honest. Just me being honest. If you're honest with me, I will give you a little bit of ass.
Exactly.
When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. But you may get a little bit. If you gotta be straight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen women, like, particularly, like, you know, I practically damn near live on TikTok. I have seen this older white guy got on TikTok and said, I'm a former meth head. I live in my sister's basement, all this other stuff. I'm toxic as hell. I'm violent. all the women in the comments talk about, well, I mean, I can change. I think I can make it work. I'm like,
Cause they won't build a Bell projects.
And
I don't
also
have
the
time
split
for
the
that. You need to come heal. I ain't Bob the Builder.
exactly. Yeah,
I mean, I can understand if people down on their luck, cause anything can happen. You can be up today and down tomorrow.
yeah.
But
No, this
long as you're trying,
But okay, I'm gonna just put it this way. With me, before when I gave people a little piece of ass, that's not me now. Me now, like if you can't take me out to eat, if you can't take me out to do things, if you can't do things with me and my daughter, you ain't got a car and I gotta come pick you up. If I gotta come pick you up, that was going to fall asleep and me come inside, baby, we ain't doing nothing.
the sound was coming in and out, baby.
Oh, okay.
And that's the sad part about it. While you focusing on is sex this day and age, something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Like, it's more to life than sex.
Well, we can go ahead and just shut this down.
That's why I refuse to talk to anybody right now, because I'm still trying to get myself together. I had to leave this person. I had to spend my savings money I had saved up. My mind is on money right now. And if me being around you ain't gonna put no money in my pocket, I can't do it. I ain't horny right now.
The thing is,
money make me come.
The thing is, for me, if there's no money involved, I'm not getting hard. There's no sex happening. There's nothing happening. I'm just the honest truth. It ain't happening. Like at the end of the day, you might. And that
was back to the why people aren't honest. Because if I was honest with you, or if he was honest with you, Chucky, you'd be like, no, thank you.
But that's where the problems come in, because you're already faking around somebody. So we're not compatible. So what are we gonna do when we're around each other?
Yeah, it's
gonna turn out toxic. We're gonna end up bumping heads. Why would you want to be around somebody like that? Go find somebody who own what you own.
Somebody said, "How you gonna shut it down?" I'm here. I'm in here.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying, because I already know I'm not a part of this conversation, because
sex is very important to you.
Very important.
What? No. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying when I'm going through something.
When I'm going through something, when I'm going through the bridge, over the woods, through the mountains, around the mountains.
I mean, were you? Let me ask you a question. Were you raised by your mother, your father, or both parents?
Oh, I was raised by both parents. I had a very loving home.
Okay. She had a very loving home, and her mother taught her. Her mother taught her.
My mother, yes.
I was raised. See, this is the thing. My mother and father, they battled for custody over me, but I was mostly with my dad. So,
I mean, for me,
my dad was a bona fide hustler. People thought that my dad, they probably thought he sold drugs, but he didn't. We had horses, he had restaurants, businesses, he had big rigs, you know what I'm saying? Lots of cars, property. He had all this. Mm-hmm. Now, he could have a gang of females from different states, but it wasn't all about sex. They knew if they needed anything, they could come to him. He's going to help them. He's going to help them out. He's going to help the kids out. He had long-standing friendships. So, me growing up, I was raised a bit different. I was raised to think a lot different. I wasn't raised to just first off think with my emotions.
See, I was just raised
to think with my emotions. I was always.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying that's how. That's how my dad raised me. I'm not comparing it to you or nobody, no other women.
I was raised with my mother, and my mother literally taught. My mother taught all of us. If they're not doing anything for you, why would you give them something? Why would I give you sex if you're not giving me anything? Like you ain't paying that one. You're not doing anything you do.
And my dad always will say, "You're high maintenance. You will never be happy with a broke man." And I'm not materialistic. I'm more idealistic. Like, I mean, I guess the older I get, more a lot of things that matter to other people don't matter to me. I don't care about being on the scene. These bills paid. We got food in the house. We got clothes on our bed. We got shoes on our feet.
See,
You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
care. I don't care about being on the scene and all those things. I
Yeah.
am materialistic because the thing is that I know what I need. I know what
Yeah.
I need.
Yeah, you like
Right.
nice things. You like nice
Yes.
things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the nice things that I used to like. I haven't worn jewelry in about 6
I mean,
years.
I wear costume jewelry before I wear something real. Like,
I was never.
and that's
I was
because I
never-
lose
I was
things.
never into jewelry. You could buy. You could. I
And
have
see, I was.
men bought me cars.
Look, I had
they
3
rent.
holes in my ears. You could my old school pictures. I had like 6 chains, rings on. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to change me. Like, look, my head is shaved bald now. I don't even care about wigs anymore. I
Oh,
had
you
to
really?
change
Your
me.
head is. You really wear your hair bald all the time.
Yes, baby. And the boys be at me too, baby. Lord, I should involve you.
Baby, yeah, me too. Speak up. Yeah, me too. Speak up.
Hey, I ain't know it was gonna be like this, but
Maybe
it
the
was
same
doing
ones.
something because
You're so stupid.
yeah. But I talk about me having lupus and everything. You know, I post my crazy stuff, but I do post about lupus or whatever. But also, that's another thing. I can't have a certain type of closed-minded guy around me because when I say I don't feel good, I don't need you saying you don't look like you don't feel good.
Oh.
Lupus don't have no look. It's internal. I've had doctors do this to me.
That's my biggest thing. That's my biggest
Yeah.
thing. That's my biggest thing with sickle cells and everything. Like literally,
Yes.
you say you feel good. You say you don't feel good. Somebody automatically look at you and be like, "No, you like you feel great." And like, I feel like I'm finna fucking die right now if you don't leave me the hell alone.
You already know how that is with my doctor. You've been on FaceTime with me at my doctor's office. It's like, well, you look, yeah, but I feel like I'm about to pass the fuck out.
No.
Exactly.
Hold up, nope. I'm gonna fix this. You go to the doctor's office like you a supermodel, but walk around, sit everywhere else. She go to the doctor's office, makeup on, earrings
Shut
on.
up, because I be go there in my heels too. Hell,
She be
I'm
fully
coming.
late.
Hey, we gonna dress how we dress.
Now,
No, she be fully double dose, be fully laid when she goes to
listen,
the doctor's office.
he got on my
Hey,
case.
you ever stepped on that scale with them heels on? They looking.
They made me take my shoes off. They make me take my shoes off.
They ain't make me take that though. I ain't stepping on that dirty scale.
No, they are.
Hey, they better fill the shoe and deduct what they think.
Listen.
No.
He called me one day. He called me on the phone one day talking about I hear your heels packing around. What you wearing a dress and some heels, ain't you? I said, yeah, because I want to wear a dress. He was like,
that's why they don't think you sick.
Hey, but when I leave here, I got stuff to do. Or maybe I'm coming for something else.
And I told him, I said, well, my blood levels clearly show that there's something wrong.
I'm gonna put it this way. This summer in 2022, she went to the hospital. She went to a doctor's appointment in a yellow sundress, literally flowing, literally flowing. Her blood pressure was just as horrible as hell. And it's like, well, you look like you feel good. We gonna send you home. Her blood pressure was horrible.
Hey, don't do her. Hey, don't do her, because I don't went there. That sounds like something I don't want. And I had a respiratory infection, sinus infection, something I had that time.
But the thing is double dose is also a person that dresses up to go to the emergency room. I have never. You dress up to go to the emergency room.
Hey, we gonna dress how we dress.
Listen, because if anything, I promise you, this was Mama's thing. In case anything happened, you are already made up.
They are gonna bury you in the same thing you went to the emergency room in.
Hey. Hey, sundress. Hey, what is called sundress, no panties.
That's exactly how she went. That's exactly how she went to the emergency. That's exactly how she went to the emergency. Because ass will never wear no damn drawers.
Hey, my little friend at that time, he told me so. That's why he be sick, because he don't wear no drawers. What the hell drawers got to do with
Free
sinus infection? That's uphill.
It's free.
But
That's
yet, when I go to the emergency room, I dress completely homeless and they keep my ass because they know I'm sick. No, not her.
Well, once
Not her.
they run them tests and them X-rays, they gonna the doctor told me I have a back of an 80-year-old man.
Her blood pressure was 230. Her blood pressure was 238 over 2 something, and she at the hospital swinging around in the damn dress talking about, "Ass, I look nice today."
You so dramatic. You get on my nerves. I'm like, swing around that damn dress. Like, I love Smitty though.
I'm gonna let you know, Beans. They said, "Oh, you look so nice today." She spun around, and I was on the phone with her when she did that. She spun around. I got this dress from Shein. Really? You advertising about the guy?
What is called the Shein?
Yeah, girl, you don't shop
stopped on there before.
Oh, girl! Oh my God, you doing?
How's the quality? How the quality? Because them prices be giving rainbow.
Okay. So no. You got to be careful. Some of the things that might look a little extra shiny. Don't do that. Don't do that. Some of the things that might look a little extra shiny, be careful of those because those are like the real low quality ones. But those ribbed or knitted outfits, on point. On point.
Like, okay. I might give it. It was too busy for me.
Start off with something small, like like loungewear. That's where I started with. I'm like, okay, so just in case if it ain't cute to go outside in, I can at least walk around the house in it.
Okay.
Good night.
Because that's why I was scared to shop off. What's Rihanna's website? I'm like, she got too many models for me. She just giving clothes away.
I have the only thing with Fenty is you have to have a subscription, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pay you monthly for clothes. Like, I'm not doing that.
Oh, that's where she getting no money at.
Yeah,
but she got too many models.
I don't mind.
Every celebrity got to deal with you. Yeah.
I don't know, but it's a couple of things.
I mean, but you gotta realize she a billionaire.
Yeah,
exactly, and I'm poor now, so. The hell, you gonna rob? She doing though? She robbing from us and giving them free clothes.
I mean, just honestly,
they're not paying for that because them celebrities they do not be wanting to pay for stuff.
They ain't paying for
that. Especially women.
They get their stuff for free.
Fashion.
Y'all talking Fenty?
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. We gotta. You want to ask me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Would you stop talking to a dude chick if they got beat up in front of you?
Yes.
They're not gonna get beat up in front of me because I'm jumping in.
No, because that's my thing is, and
I'm jumping in. I don't care. I don't care if they winning or losing. I'm jumping.
So you gonna let them fight the fair one, Chucky?
No. Hold up. Because if you got beat up, we both got beat up. We can't talk no more. We can't be together because we can't fight.
Hey, that's all right. I mean, you gonna win some, you gonna lose some. Long
we can
long
as we trying. We can't fight.
But I'm
you can be yourself with somebody if both of y'all can't fight.
Because my dude better not stand there. Somebody fighting me, he better jump in. I don't care.
There's no ego then.
both of us get beat up. We can't fight. We can't be together.
This is not a joint activity we should do.
Hey, we need to be weapons owners.
we gonna make it. We making it.
No, if we weapons owners, one of us can go to jail. I can't. I already got my 50. I can't get this.
Yeah. I mean, you gonna win some, you gonna lose some. Like, it don't even matter. Long as you ain't back down, you want no punk. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is that I love that our followers be like, be right back.
I saw that. I'm like, be right back. Okay.
Shout out to
I'm on my last bridge, y'all.
Yay! Whoop whoop!
Congratulations! I'm sweating off all this vodka for you.
Well, I ain't made it to the bridge yet. Yeah, I tried to do it between 8,000 and 10,000.
She going over the main street.
Yep, because I parked over here, so when I'm done off this bridge, I can hop in my car.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm that person that hop in my car.
But let me tell y'all something. I was in such denial of how bad my life had gotten. I was 4 sizes bigger than my normal size.
What?
I was 4 sizes bigger. Mind you, I just started really hitting these bridges in May. I'm already down 2 pant sizes.
Yay!
Yes, baby. Hey, my crush at me. I said, no, baby, I ain't ready for you yet. Hold on.
You so
I ain't
funny.
ready.
I can tell you, like, you know, keep at it. I mean, because I had weight loss surgery, so and
Oh, see,
that's
being that I've had 3 C-sections. 2 of them I got put to sleep. The other one, they had to call in the specialist, and they were scared to put me to sleep.
mm-hmm.
The doctor, because my spine is messed up.
Oh my goodness.
Because of lupus, I have scoliosis.
Mm-hmm.
So the doctor stuck me in my back 100 times to try to get that epidural in my spine, because he said he wouldn't put me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
So
like
that's what make me. I wouldn't go the surgery route.
And I understand. I get it. I get it. But keep it
I-
up.
But I actually like working out. I love eating healthy because it working out, it helped me clear my mind. Like I like us, like this conversation with us talking, this type of stuff is helping me clear my mind. Like I was able to talk about my ex and not cry. I haven't been able to really do that.
That's a good milestone to get to. That's
Yes.
a good milestone to get
Remember
to.
I told y'all in the group I wasn't playing. I have dreams. I'm ready to pop this dude.
Yeah, and I told
Like
you
just for
earlier,
playing with me.
What did I tell you earlier? Did we just hear crying?
Hey, just for playing with me. Because I don't play with dudes at all. Like, I'm really hard. But I want to meet a guy that makes me, like, just want to be lovey-dovey.
I'm telling you, it's a beautiful feeling.
Look, not just when I want to get some or when I'm getting some money. Like, just all the time.
You said money?
Yeah, look, you know when you about to get some money, you be extra nice. Come on now.
I be extra nice all the time. There's just money involved. Hey, how
Oh,
you doing?
huh.
I ask you how your mama doing. I ask you how your mama doing. I would go over there and eat her nasty ass food every Sunday.
That's pretending, Chucky.
Huh?
That's pretending.
That's pretending?
Yes.
How is that pretending? You're giving me money. That is
You just called it
First of all, we're working. We're
That is
working.
a paid
That's not
transaction.
pretending. We're working.
That is a paid transaction.
That is the job. You got to
is
do
a
your
paid-
job. Because when you're working customer service, you got to pretend to be nice on the phone. Hi, how may I help you?
And that's the thing
That's
I'm doing
not
with that
fake.
mama. And that's the thing.
That
That's
is-
what I'm doing with
that's-
that mama.
That's a
I'm
good customer
being customer
experience.
service. I'm being customer service. I'm pretending all your unseasoned vegetables are good. I'm pretending all your food is delicious. That's what I'm doing.
But why pretend?
No, now you doing too much because I'm not eating no nasty food.
If I'm your customer, Chucky, why are you pretending?
Wait. You can't just tell like that person's parent like
If it don't look good, if it don't smell good, I ain't putting it in my mouth.
But
You
you
can't
got
go
to
without
also
pretending.
you gotta
Hey, I'll quit. No, thank you.
You gotta also understand, I'm African as well. So if you go to somebody's house and they offer you food, you have to eat it. It's no.
You
It's
just
no.
say you African. All us got African in us.
Oh, I'm
no,
not.
he really is
I'm
half
Nigerian.
Nigerian.
I got
But the thing-
I got 20% Nigerian in me. No, but ancestry keep changing. It's 18% now. 22%. No, 22% is Cameroon. Oh Lord, what is it? Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu. I got something Mali, Ivory Coast,
She do
Ghana,
drugs.
Benin and Togo. No, I got Benin and Togo.
But no, it's just,
I got Sierra Leone.
I have Nigerian in me. So the thing is that when you go over somebody's house and they offer you food, it's a thing of welcoming. So the thing is, you saying no to the food they're offering you. That can be like race.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Hold on. Say what now? That mean what?
To hear each other.
That mean you jealous.
I said going over somebody's house and them offering you food and you said no. They'd be like no, you're not accepting them welcoming you.
Oh, well, I miss with a lot of other stuff too, so maybe I'm exercising that. Cause I don't eat nothing I don't want to eat.
Yeah, you can't do
My
that.
grandma, let me tell you, my grandma was an excellent cook. There was nothing my grandma could not cook. She put some chitlins in front of me. I was 7. I said, Grandma, I'm not eating this. And she got that plate the hell up from in front of me. And
No.
look, in the black family, that's not heard of. Like, you had to eat what they put in front of you. They knew I wasn't eating nothing I didn't want to eat.
It's because you're bright skinned.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, this is my dad's side, so they were actually very accommodating to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they weren't the type, they're not finna make you do nothing that you didn't want to do. You didn't want to eat nothing you didn't have to eat. Like, you ain't got to go nowhere you want to. Like, they were really like that. Hell, you know how some people didn't care if you were sick or the weather, they made you go to school like you had to go to school. I can clear my throat and I ain't have to go to school. Like, for real.
Yeah, that's it. Because we had to get our black asses up.
I have went to school.
If it was raining, oh no.
I went to school with the flu. I went to school with the flu. I was literally seeing elephants. I was seeing elephants and still had to go to school. Granted, we stayed off Moncrief. We ain't stayed not near when I one elephant. And my black ass still had to go to school.
My teeth had fell out that morning and I still had to go to school.
The only time I ain't go to school was when I got an ass whipping and I had the whelps to show because I bruise easily. I had the whelps to show proof. And
you see me now?
You go sit your ass home for a couple of days.
FaceTiming me. Hold on. My bad. They FaceTiming me.
Oh Lord. So she has a group called Marmaid. She has a group called Marmaid and Friends. I'm gonna add you all to it as well. And if anybody's listening, Marmaid and Friends is a really great group. They help you so far as with business. They help you with mindset. If you're feeling a certain type of way, depressed or whatever, it is a great group to be a part of.
Okay, sorry.
Her group, Marmaid and Friends, is a great group to be a part of if you're depressed or anything like that. Honestly, everything in there is
Thank you. Y'all can hear me now? Okay.
Yes,
I keep getting a FaceTime.
We can hear you.
I know they're trying to FaceTime me. So I'm trying to decline and they keep sending it. No, leave me alone. Oh, thank you about the group. Like, I had a group before, but I had deleted my Facebook because I needed some time away. So I started another group, and I guess one of my friends got mad because I'm on another group. But my thing is, your group is for your business, your food truck. Mine is for just trying to, my sister has been missing for 2 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
what's your wedding?
Thank you. Yeah. Since 2020. And on top of already grieving loved ones and everything that have passed away, like, because this is my third sister that's just up and gone. I have 2 deceased sisters. So I felt like it's other people that's hurting like me. Like, even though we have the group, other people they inbox me, so there's people that have lost their spouse or they're going through something. So I post uplifting stuff, I post funny stuff, because at the end of the day, sometimes you also want to get your mind off of, things. That's why I like check you. But Chuck, I had to unfollow you because I almost went to Facebook jail sharing your stuff. So when I get this warning off my page, it won't go away. I still got the count set is on the warning. Then I can share your stuff again. But it's like, what am I doing? It won't go away.
It's because
But
the stuff that I post, the stuff that I post, and the stuff that I share, a lot of other people do not accept it, and they reporting it. I do not understand why they're reporting it.
and this is
You
the
should
thing.
trust your man to tell you.
Yeah, like go away. Why you not reporting the person who made it? You know, and so I post a lot of different stuff, you know, and either you gonna laugh or, you know, whatever. But I do try to think of others.
I also don't take nothing seriously at all. I take everything as a joke.
Yes. Do you know my friend was accusing me of posting about her? You're my friend. Why would I be
Because when I commented on it,
like you're my friend. Why would you of all people take my stuff serious? You know I ain't talking about nobody. I'm too conceited to really talk about other people. Like in a selfish way, because it's time for me to look out for me now.
yeah, I get that. And you,
like for real, I tell everybody, protect your peace, because nobody else is gonna do it.
that is true.
You can't sit around and let nobody else's problems stress you out. How you gonna let their problems stress you out? You chill, let them do you. I can't go into detail who I was just trying to tell this to, because this is something that we're going through and we don't really want people to know about. But I do have someone that's sick in my family, but I shared this information to my friend, and I would think my friend knowing what me and my family are going through, would not be coming at me with no drama. But people are all out for themselves. So I appreciate you, Chucky, because remember I had to leave out your group. I did that because I was in Facebook jail. You wouldn't let me have no group activity. This person acting like I don't want to do. Girl, what I'm finna, because if I go, I'm not a lurk, I'm not a hater. Matter of fact, what's her name? Double Dose. We need to connect on Facebook too. You know, because I try to be supportive to any and everybody, regardless if I know you, if I don't know you.
She does.
Because I want everyone to win.
She literally does help me out when I'm depressed. The Marmaid group is the one I go to.
Hey, you know, I'm gonna find something crazy. And I wish you would have told me about the business credit stuff, because I found some stuff a while ago on Pinterest, so now I gotta re-find it. Yeah, because I got so many stuff out. Either I'll save it in one of my pins, I'll pin it, or I'll take a screenshot of it, so I'll have it. So I don't remember what I did. I might have did both, but give me some time and I'll find it.
Okay.
But you can go on Pinterest and just kind of search, because what I'm looking for, it might be something different from what you find, so you'll be able to have both. And then I also have, sometimes people will post those Facebook, they'll make a post about how to do this, that, and the other, regarding business. It was one, I believe they said something about business credit, and I'll look through my iPhone notes to see if I saved it. Because what I'll do, I don't just share it, I'll copy it, I'll save it to my phone so I can go back to it. But you already got your EIN done and all that, so you don't need the one that I know I have. You're past that. Yeah, you passed that. Now I will tell you, have you heard of the girl on Facebook, Tax Genie?
No.
Okay, now she's really good with that stuff too, the business credit, and because she has some Airbnbs and doing the rental car things herself.
But hold on 1 second. We're gonna because we're actually over our time. But look, it's fine. But thank you so much for jumping in and joining in, Miss Divas Uplifting. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's my brand.
We appreciate you for joining us.
And
And
everyone, please check out shittalkpodcast.com.
yes, and thank our other guest, Bean.
Yes, our other guest, Bean.
Bye, Bean.
Thank you. And
I had
again,
fun talking
we
to y'all.
are on every single week, so just hit us up.
I need to do
Shit Talk
a
Podcast.
reminder.
Yeah, put in a reminder. That's awesome thing to do. You can also follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts.
Yep.
Oh, you're on Apple.
Yeah,
What?
we're on
We're on Apple.
Look, that's what I was on before I joined on Apple Music.
We on Yahoo.
we're everywhere.
No, we're on Yahoo, not Yahoo.
YouTube as well, but we're everywhere where you want to be. Maybe where you don't want to be, but we're there.
Period.
All righty.
Period.
All right. And thank you all so much for joining us tonight. And you all have a great evening.
See y'all next week.
See y'all next week.
This conversation getting hot. That double dose show me a lot. Then check it, show me not to move around. It's the law of the land, and you know gotta lay it down. We talk about this, we talk about that. You send it through email, we put it on wax. When you enter this room, need to listen closely. We shit talking here, ain't no sugarcoating. So enjoy the show and embrace the moment. This is double dose.